am Manju Subba from Kana Kingdom Smart Education. Today I am going to teach you mathematics of 3rd class, addition part 2. Okay. In this chapter we are going to learn about adding 3-digit number, adding 4-digit number without and with regrouping, properties of addition and word problems. Now we are going to learn about adding three-digit number. That means we are going to add 3 numbers which are of 3 digits. Okay. Now to know or to learn this topic, we are going to solve one example. Okay. Now see, add 345 one number, 412 second number, and 711, that is third number. That means 3 numbers which are of 3 digits. Okay, now solution. Let's start. Let's add. Okay, let's add this 3-digit number. Step 1, add the ones. We add the ones. That means we have to add the digits which are in ones place at first. So in the number 345, 5 is the digit which is present in ones place, right? So we have to add 5 with, in 412, 2 is the digit which is present in ones place, right? So we will take 2 from 412, and in 711, 1 is a digit which is present in ones place. So we will take 1 from 711, 5 from 345, and 2 from 412. So let's start. 5 plus 2 plus 1. That means we are going to add the ones. That means all the digits which are present in ones place, in a place value chart, we are going to add this number. Okay. So 5 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to 8, right? 5 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to 8. And the step 2. We completed the step 1. So we will move towards the step 2. Add the tens. The step 2 is add the tens. That means we have to add the tens. That means we have to add the digits which are present in tens, right? So in the number 345, 4 is present in tens place, right? 4 is present in tens place. In the number 412, 1 is present in tens place. In the number 711, 1 is present in tens place. So we take 4 from the digit 4 from 345, 1 from 412, and 1 from 711. While solving the second step, that is add the tens, we take 3 digits, that is 4, 1, 1. So 4 plus 1 equals to 6, right? So while adding ones, we get 8 as a sum of 3 digits, right? So write 8 in ones column. So 8 in ones column. And in second step, add the tens. In second step, we add the tens. While adding the tens, we got 6 as a sum of the 3 digits, right? We got 6. So we have to write 6 in a tens column. So we write 6 in a tens column. And the step 3, that is add the 100. Add the 100. Add the 100 means we have to add the 100 we have to add the digit which are in 100 place. So in the number 345, 3 is in 100 place, right? So we will take 3 from 345, 4 from 412, 7 from 711, because 4 is present in 100 place, also 7 is 7 is a digit which is present in 100 place in the number 711. So 3 plus 4 plus 7 equals to 3 plus 4 plus 7 equals to 14. That means 14. We are adding hundreds. We are adding the hundreds. So 14 means 1400, right? 1400. That means 4 is in 100 place and 4 is in 100 place and 1 is in 1000 place, right? So we will write 4 in a 100 column and we will carry over 1000 to the 1000 column, right? So we will write 4 in a 100 column and we will carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. Okay, and the step 4 and the last step is write 1 in the 1000 column. Write 1 in a 1000 column. 1 is the 1000 is the carry over which we carry over the 1000 in a third step, right? So thus 345 plus 412 plus 711 equals to 1468. Okay, students, see, the first step of adding three digit number is, the first step is add the ones. We have to add the ones, and the second step is add the tens. We have to add the digit which are present in tens place, and the third step is add the hundreds. We have to add the digit which are present in 100 place, and the fourth step is we have to write the carry over digit in third step in 1000 column. So this is the step of adding three digit number. Okay, this is the step of adding three digit numbers. Okay, I hope you all have understood this topic more clearly. Now we are going to learn about adding 4 digit number. We are going to learn about adding 4 digit number without regrouping. Okay. Let's add 4156 and 1312. These two numbers are 4 digits, right? So we will add these two number. Okay. The step 1. The step 1 is add the ones. We have to add the ones. That means we have to add the digit which are present in ones place. So in the number 4156, 6 is in ones place, and in the number 1312, 2 is in ones place. So we have to add 6 and 2. Add the ones, 6 and 2. That means the two digits, that is we have to add the digit which are present in ones place. So in the number 4156, 6 is in ones place, and 1312, 2 is in ones place. So we have to add 6 and 2. That means 6 plus 2. While adding 6 plus 2, we got 8, right? 6 plus 2 equals to 8. So we get 8 in ones place. So write 8 in ones column. And step 2, add the tens. That means the step 2 is the second step is add the tens. That means we have to add the digit which are present in tens place. In the number 4156, 5 is in tens place. 5 is in tens place. In the number 1312, 1 is in tens place. So we have to add 5 and 1. So 5 plus 1 equals to 6. While adding 5 and 6, we got 6 as a sum, right? 5 plus 1 equals to 6. So while adding the tens, we got 6 as a sum of these two digits, that is 5 and 1. So while adding the tens, we got 6 as a sum. So write 6 in a tens column. So write 6 in a tens column. And the step 3, that means third step is add the hundreds. We have to add the hundreds. That means we have to add the digit. We have to add the digit which are present in hundred place. In the number 4156, 1 is in 100 place. In the number 1312, 3 is in 100 place, right? So we have to add 3 and 1. So while adding 3 and 1, 3 plus 1 equals to 4, right? So we got the sum of the hundreds is 4. So write 4 in 100 column. And the step 4 or fourth step is add the 1000. We have to add the 1000. In the number 4156, 4 is in 1000 place, right? In the place value chart. And in the number 1312, 1 is in 1000 place. In a place value chart. So we will add 4 and 1. So 4 plus 1 equals to 5. So we have to write 5. While adding the 1000, we got 5 as a sum. So we have to write 5 in a 1000 column. So while adding the number 4156 and 1312 without regrouping, we got the answer, or we got the sum 5468, right? 5468 as the sum of the 4156 and 1312, right? Okay, there is fourth step while adding 4 digits number without regrouping. The first step is add the ones. You have to add the ones. And the second step is you have to add the tens. And the third step is you have to add the hundreds. And the fourth step is you have to add the 1000. Okay, student? So I hope you all have understood the concept of adding 4 digit number without regrouping through this one example. Now we are going to learn about adding 4 digit number with regrouping. We already learned adding 4 digit number without regrouping. Now we are going to learn about adding 4 digit number with regrouping. Okay, let's add 4 digit number with regrouping. Okay, add 4569 and 2689. Let's add this number. Let's add this 4 digit number with regrouping. Okay, the step 1. The first step is add the ones. We have to add the ones. That means add the ones in the number 4569. 9 is the digit which is present in ones place. So we will take 9 from 4569 and from 2687 we will take 7, because 7 is a digit which is present in ones place, right? So we will take 9 from 4569 and 7 from 2687, because these two digits are present in ones place in the both numbers. So the first step is let's add the ones. So we already take the digit which are present in ones place, right? So 9 plus 7, we will add these two digit number. Okay, so 9 plus 7, that means 9 plus 7 which is equals to 16, right? While adding 9 with 7 we get 16 as a sum. So 16 ones, that means we are adding the ones, right? So 16 ones mean 1, 10 and 6 ones. That means 16 ones means 6 is present in ones place and 1 is present in tens place. So write 6 in a ones column. Write 6 in a ones column and carry over 110 to the tens column. Step 1, add the ones. You have to add the ones. So we take two digits from both number which are present in ones place, like 9 and 7. While adding 9 and 7 we got 16 as a sum of these two numbers. So 16 means 1, 10 and 6 ones. That means 6 is present in ones place and 1 is present in tens place. So write 6 in ones column and carry over 1 to the tens column. Okay student, carry over 110 to the tens column. So the second step is add the tens. You have to add the tens. In the number 4569, 6 is a digit which is present in tens column, right? And in the number 2687, 8 is the digit which is present in tens column, right? Tens place. So while adding this two number, we have to add 1 also, because in step 1 we carry over 110 to the tens column. That means the carry over 110, we have to add this 110 here in step 2, because there is add the tens. That means carry over, that means we carry over 1 to the tens column. That means 1 is also present in tens column. So while adding the tens, we have to add this 1 also. So 6 plus 8 plus 1. 6 is the number which we take from the 6 is the digit which is present in tens column. We take from the number 4569, and s is a digit which is present in tens column, and we take this number from this digit from the number 2687, right? So the step 2 is add the ones. So we take two digit from the both number which is present in tens column, and 1 we take also 1. We are adding 1 also, because 1 is the carry over digit which we carry over in first step, right? So while adding 6 plus 6, 8 and 1, we got 15 as a sum of these three number, right? So 15 tens, because we are adding the tens. So 15 tens, that means 5 is present in tens column, tens place, and 1 is present in 100 place. So write 5 in a tens column. So write 5 in a tens column and carry over 100 to the 100 column, and carry over 100 to the 100 column. Write 5 in a tens column and carry over 100 to the 100 column. Okay student, step 2, that is add the tens. We have to take the digit from both the number which is present in tens column. So in first number 4569, 6 is the digit which is present in tens place, right? So in second number 2687, 8 is the digit which is present in tens place. So we have to take this 8, 6 and 8. So 6 and 8 with the number, with the digit which we carry over in first step, right? We carry over 1 10 to the tens column, that means 1 is also present in tens. So we have to add this also. So 6 plus 8 plus 1 equals to 15. 15 means 15 tens. That means 5 is present in tens place and 1 is present in 100 place. So write 5 in the tens column and carry over 100 to the 100 columns. Okay student, now we completed the second step. Now we are moving towards third step, that is add the hundreds. We have to add the hundreds. So in the number 4569, 5 is the digit which is present in 100 place, right? And in the number 2687, 6 is the number which is present in 100 column, right? Sorry, 100 place. So we have to add 1 also, because 1 is the digit which we carry over in second step to the 100 column, right? Because in second step we carry over 100 to the 100 column, so 1 is also there. So we have to add this 3 digit, that is 5, 6 and 1. 5 is come from the number 4569 and 6 is the number which come from 2687. Okay students, so 5 plus 6 plus equals to 1200, because we are adding the 100, so the sum is 1200, and 1200 means in 1200 2 is present in 100 place and 1 is present in 1000 place. So write 2 in a 100 column. So you have to write 2 in a 100 column and you have to carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. You have to carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. Write 2 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. And the fourth step, we completed third step. So the fourth step is add the 1000 column. You have to add the 1000 column. So in the number 4569, in the number 4569, 4 is the digit which is present in 1000 column. So we take 4 from 4569, and in the second number 2687, we take 2 from the number 2687, because 2 is present in 1000 place, right? So 4, 2 and 1, because in third step we carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. So 1000, the carry over 1000 is also present in 1000 column, right? So we'll write 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals to 7000. So now write 1000 digit in the 1000 columns. That means you have to write 7 in a, so write 7000 in a 1000 column. So the fourth step is add the 1000 column. So while adding 1000 column, we got 7000. So we have to write 7 in a 1000 column. Okay students, so while adding 4569 and 2687, we got how much? We got 7256, right? We got 7256 as a sum or total of the adding these two numbers, that is 4569 and 2687. I Hope you all have understood the concept of adding 4-digit number with regrouping through this one example. Now we are going to learn about properties of addition. We are going to learn about properties of addition. The first properties is, that means the first properties of addition is when we add any two numbers, the sum that does not change even if we change the order of the numbers. That means when we add any two numbers, the sum, that means the total of that two number does not change even if we change the order of the numbers. Order means if the number is changing, if you write the second number in first and first in second, and if you add two numbers, that means if you add two, for example, if you add 1 and 2, if you add 1 and 2, first you write 1 plus 2, you get 3, right? If you change the order, that means if you write 2 plus 1 equals to 3, that means the sum does not change, right? Even we change the order of the numbers, right? That means the first properties of addition is when we add any two number. When we add any two number, the sum does not change even if we change the order of the numbers. So, for example, 3467 plus 7890 is equal to 7890 plus 3467, right? We change the order, but we all know that we will get same sum, right? We will get equal sum of these two numbers while adding this 4 number, right? While adding these two number, if we change order, we will get the equal sum. Okay, the first property is when we add any two numbers, the sum does not change even if we change the order of the number. Okay, first addition is this, and the second addition is when we add 0 to a number. When we add 0 to a number, the sum is the number itself. That means when we add 0 to a number, the sum, that means the total, is the number itself. The sum is the number itself. Yes, if we add 0 to a 5, we will get 5. That means when we add 0 to a number, the sum is the number itself, right? Because we got 5 as a sum now, that means the number itself. For example, 3785 plus 0. For example, 3785 plus 0 equals to 3785, because when we add 0 to a number, the sum is the number itself. The second properties of addition is this. Now the third properties of addition is when we add 1 to a number. When we add 1 to a number, the sum, that means the total, is the successor of that number. Okay, in first chapter we already learned about successor, right? What is successor? Successor is the number that comes after a given number, right? So when we add to a number, the sum we get is the successor of that number. For example, if you add 1 to a 2, if you add 3 plus 1, you will get 4, right? When you add 3 1, when you add 1 to a 3, that means you get 4. That means, what it means? You got the successor of 3 now as the sum, So it means when we add 1 to a number, the sum is the successor of that number. For example, 9087 plus 1. 9087 plus 1 is plus 1, we get 9088, because 9088 is the successor of 9087, right? So we learn the properties of addition. The first property is when we add any two number, the sum does not change even if we change the order of the number. The second property is when we add 0 to a number, the sum is the number itself. And the third properties of addition is when we add 1 to a number, the sum is the successor of that number. Okay, student? Okay, I hope you all have understood the properties of addition. Now we are going to learn about word problems. A word problems is like a story. A word problem is like a story. You have to read the story or the word problem clearly, and you have to understood what the word problem want to say and what they want to ask you to find out. First, you have to read the word problem clearly, and you have to understood that what the word problem want you to find out. Okay, so in word problems, some of the word we will see in word problems related to addition. Additions are total. They may ask you find the total, or they may total, altogether, sum, in, all, plus. That means the meaning of this five word is same. Sometimes they ask you to find out the total. Sometimes they ask you to find out altogether how many people are there, like this. Then sometimes they ask you to find out the sum of that number, or sometimes they tell you to find out how many in all, like this. You have to read the word problems clearly and have to understood that what they want you to find out. Okay, so word problem is like a story. Some of the words we will see in a word problems related to addition are total, altogether, sum, plus, in all. Okay, student, now we are going to see some example of word problem. Now we are going to solve some word problems. Okay, I already told you word problem is like a story. So example 1, there were 454 students in a junior school in 2013. In the year 2013, there were 454 students, right? So 189 more students joined them the next year. In next year, that means in 2014, how many students joined? 189. In the year 2014, 189 more students joined to that school, right? In 2013, there were 454, and in the year 2014, how many students joined in that school? 189, right? So what the question is, question is that what was the school strength in 2014? You have to find out the school strength. That means you have to find out how many students are there in the year 2014. In 2013 there were 454, and in 2014 how many students are joined? 189. So you have to find out the total number of students in the year 2014. That means the solution, number of students in the year 2013 is 454, right? In the year 2013 there were 454 students, right? So number of students joined in the year 2014. In the year 2014 the number of students joined is 189, right? It is provided in questions also. So you have to find the total number of students in the year 2014. So what do we have to do to find out the total number of students in 2014? Obviously we have to add these two numbers, right? We have to add the students which are present in 2013 and the students which are joined in the year 2014. So we will get the total number of students which are present in the year 2014, right? So we have to add 454 and 184. So while adding 454 and 189 in the ones, we have to start from ones now. In ones 9 and 4. So 9 and 4 means while adding 9 and 4, how much you will get? 13. So write 3 in ones and carry over 1 to the tens column. So while adding tens column, 8, 5 and 1. 1 is a carryover which we carry over from the ones, right? While adding the ones. So while adding the tens we get 14. Is 14, right? We get 14. So write 4 in a in a tens column and carry over 1 to the 100 column. Okay, so we in the column, so while adding the 100, 4 plus 1 because 1 is the carryover which we carry over from the tens column, right? So while adding this 3 digit we got 6 as a sum of this 3 digit. Okay, so thus the total number of students in the year 2014 is 643. The total number of students is 643. So what you have to do is you have to read the questions or the word problems clearly, and you have to know that what the word problem want to search or what the word problem want to find out from you. Okay, like in this question you have to find out the total number, the school strength in 2014, right? Like this you have to find out in the same way. Okay student, now we'll see another example of word problems. Now we are going to solve second example of word problems. Okay, the word problems is like this. In a village there were 2130 men, 2130 men and 1722 women. That means women were, how many women are there? 1722 and 1352 children. And in the village 2130 men, 1722 women and 1352 children are there in that village. So the question is, what is the total population of that village, of the village? You have to find out the total population of that village. So how will you find out the total population of that village? How you will find out? The total number of the total population of that village is the total or the sum of the men, women and the children of that village, right? So we have to add the number of men, the number of women and the number of children of that village. So solution: number of men 2130, number of women 1722, number of children 1352, right? So the total population of village is, while adding all this number, first step, that is add the ones. In ones, 0, we got 0 from 2130, 2 from 1722 and 2 from 1350. So we got 4 as the sum of this two number, 2 to 0. So in tens, while adding tens, we got 10, right? 10 as a, so we write 0 in tens column and carry over 1 to the 100 column, 1 to the 100 column. We write 0 to the tens column and carry over 1 to the 100 column. So while adding 100 columns, we got 12 as a sum. So we write 2 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. So we got 5, right? So it means the total population of that village is 5204. The total population of that village is 5204. Thus the total population of that village is 5204. So in word problems you have to read the word problems clearly and you have to understand that what you have to find out. That's in the word problems. Like in this word problems you have to find out the total population of that village. That means you have to add the number of men, number of women and the number of children, like this. Okay students, I hope you all have understood the concept of word problems in addition through these two examples. I hope so. Okay student, now after learning or after understanding the concept of word problems, so I hope you will do this question answer or this word problems by your own. So solve the following word problems. So I'll give you 5 minutes to copy these questions from the screen. So please student, copy this question in your notebook as soon as possible. Okay, your time start now. Now copy this question from the screen.